Now, so a bit about myself. Well, I'm 23. I live here in Sydney. I'm studying communications, business and behavioural studies at uni. I spend quite a bit of my time doing volunteer work. I've been a youth ambassador for Inspire for nearly 4 years now. I think that's about it, really. There's not a whole lot to tell. Just spend a lot of my time doing volunteer work when I'm not at uni. Have a passion for writing and really keen on young people, if they've got a particular passion, just doing whatever I can to help them spread that message and do whatever I can to be involved.
How did you get in touch with Inspire in the beginning?
I was just simply looking for an opportunity to be involved in the community, to find a way to be involved with other young people, and I happened to come across a youth ambassador application page through Google for Reach Out. Checked out the website, thought that it was a really good resource, sent in my application, and then about 2 weeks later got an email going, we'd like you to be a youth ambassador, and it's just kind of all gone from there.
Well, Chris, you could have been on a nice backpacking trip in Europe. What inspired you to volunteer with Inspire?
I think just the message that Inspire is trying to communicate, the fact that it does want in particular every single young person between 14 and 25, the fact that they're looking out for their mental health and well-being, it's such a fantastic thing that Inspire's looking to do, and it's not necessarily something that a lot of organisations are doing at the moment. They focus on mental health as a whole, but not necessarily towards young people. And the fact that Reach Out was kind of the first service to really do that. The fact that it took off literally following a radiothon on Triple J, and just what it is that Inspire's all about, it really made me say that that's something that I want to be a part of, and have just been involved in any way since. There are so many young people that are affected by so many different mental health issues these days. I plan on continuing to be involved with Inspire even after I'm effectively no longer a young person, just because there are so many young people out there with mental ill health issues, whether it be anxiety or depression or drug and alcohol abuse. There are so many different things that are affecting young people these days, and they really do need as much support as they can get. So if I can play any part in that, I will do whatever I can.
Yes, very, very interesting. Very interesting, Chris. Can you tell us a bit about what you do after work hours?
After work hours, I just do a lot of catching up with friends. It's quite a lot of chill out time. Obviously mental health is quite important. It's something that you do need to be really conscious of. So spending quite a bit of chill out time, whether that be going to the movies, having a couple of drinks with friends, sitting down reading a book, spending time in your local park, whatever it may be. As I did mention, I do quite a bit of volunteer work, so that happens quite a bit outside business hours and on weekends, and just generally just keeping fit and trying to.
What sort of social media tools yourself would you use, and what does Inspire use?
I personally, I'm addicted to Twitter and Facebook. It's something that I've used for quite a while, with technology, when you've got things like iPhones and all that kind of stuff, it's not even like you necessarily need to even go on there anymore, because it directly sends the information to you. So, using Facebook, Twitter a lot, Inspire also use a lot of the same kind of social media. We have blogs on the website, we have our own YouTube channel, which is lucky enough to be one of the most subscribed to in Australia for non-profits. We also use Facebook and Twitter as well, with both individually Reach Out as well as Inspire as a whole. And, social media definitely is a huge part of how it is that we communicate with people and how we discuss mental health or general health issues that are definitely in the headlines. It allows us to have a lot of discussion and perhaps go down avenues that we wouldn't necessarily be able to go down directly with our programs.
Right. What was it like starting out using social media? Was it easy to get young people to start watching the videos or start interacting with the blogs? What was it like in the beginning?
It's incredibly simple. I mean, I guess one of the things that Generation Y has that not necessarily a lot of other prior generations have had is that they've grown up with the fact that they're, with the emergence of technology. We've all grown up with computers. We've all grown up with broadbands and, mobiles that, you can click to YouTube at the link of a button. So it is incredibly simple, purely because we all have technology effectively in our framework. A lot of the stuff that we do every day is around technology. So encouraging young people and having, my friends use that technology for social media purposes, it is quite simple to do.
Especially with telco providers now making Facebook and Twitter unlimited.
Yes. Absolutely. I mean, I know quite a few people, with a couple of telcos, it's like, yes, unlimited Facebook, unlimited Twitter. Yeah. And you go out for dinner with them, and it's like every 15, 20 minutes, it's like, oh, I just got a tweet, or I just got a message from somebody, Yes. With a big group of friends, you will always find at least one person on their phone and using some kind of social media. It's an absolutely huge part of our day-to-day lives.